Hello and welcome into another edition of Cooling Down on the Birds Broadcast Network. I'm your host, Sammy Miller, alongside your broadcasters, Ian Nicholas and Dylan Pescatore. And I'm pretty sure it was a home run derby tonight. The Firebirds got it done 10-6 over the Wareham Gatemen, posting not one, not two, not three, but 4 home runs. 2 by Joe Oyama, 1 by Eddie King Jr., and the last by Colin Tuft. Ian, what'd you see from the offense tonight?
Yeah, I saw an offense that put the same amount of hits on the board as they did last night against YD, but put up 10 runs. And that's baseball, baby, as Dylan Pescatore would say. Tonight, the big hit came in and time again. Whether it was Joe Oyama, who led the game off with his 3rd home run in the last week, or Joe Oyama, again 2 innings later with his 4th home run in the last week. But I really like what I saw out of Eddie King and Colin Tuft. Both of them have been striving to get to their best point in the season right now. Both of them have had their individual moments offensively and have been really good defensively. And if they can unlock some power in their bats towards the tail end of this season, Kelly Nicholson is going to have to find ways to get both of them in the lineup.
It really was encouraging to see all of the bats absolutely firing tonight. And in the pregame show, we talked about how important it was for the starter to really set the tone. Well, Derek Clark got that message. He went 6 innings with 6 Ks. Then Chase Hungate said, I'm going to do my job as well and finish it out for the last 3. What'd you see from those 2 arms tonight?
Derek Clark, who talked to Ian and said he didn't even have his best stuff tonight, looked like he had his best stuff tonight. 6 innings, 3 runs, not earned. All 3 were unearned because the defense wasn't too great for the Firebirds tonight. But sticking on Clark, he was dominant as he always is. Confident on the mound, comfortable on the mound, making plays, getting ground balls. He was amazing. Chase Hungate got the ground balls when needed. A little bit shaky there in the 9th. He can't have everything perfect, but he got the job done. A 3-inning save for Hungate in the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
And today really was one of the Firebirds' more complete games of the season. How important is that for the Firebirds moving on for the rest of the regular season into playoffs as well?
Oh, it's massive because changes are coming to this pitching staff. To be perfectly honest, who knows how much longer Derek Clark is going to be here because West Virginia starts their camp pretty early. He's transferring. A lot of his starting pitching is gone. The bullpen is reconfigured. This team has relied on its pitching staff all summer long, but we've seen it over the last few games. The results have been up and down. So what does the offense need to do? It's a group of position players that have been together pretty much since the jump. They need to provide the stability to this team and make sure that these final 9 games finish out strong and that you have solid playoff positioning and that you can get the big hit when your starting pitchers show out like they did tonight in Derek Clark.
And this was a huge night for the offense for their confidence because the last few games they have been struggling. They really needed a night like this to say, hey, we're doing okay. How big is this for their momentum moving forward?
Yeah, you have a lot of big games going forward, and every game now in the final 8 games of the season after today are going to be huge. You have to win. You have to find a way to get a point and put up runs on the board. The Firebirds pitching, even though, like Ian said, it's been up and down, and guys have been coming in, coming out. For the most part, it's been really good. It's all about the offense, finding a hot streak in these last week or week and a half of the season. And if they can do that, they'll be in a really good spot. And a win today moves them 1 win closer to a playoff spot.
It really is incredible, and we'll see if that home run derby continues on to tomorrow, where they'll be taking on the Falmouth Commodores. We'll see you guys there.